Meanwhile, Janet Napolitano, head of Homeland Security, is doing her job to further debase the United States of America. A new Senate plan would give Napolitano the final say on border security. That's a report coming out of thehill.com, and it's also in Yahoo News and the mainstream wires and the AP about how under the bipartisan Senate framework for amnesty and illegal immigration reform, Janet Napolitano would have the final say over whether the border is secure enough to put 11 million immigrants on the path to citizenship. And she alone would have responsibility for judging the metrics of border security. Well, we already know they want to introduce more and more biometrics at the border. They want to ramp it up all the way to iris scans and beyond. Who knows, maybe someday they'll be asking for blood samples. Meanwhile, they want to maintain that 50 to 100-mile border zone that they say is constitution-free, where they claim they could stop people with no reason and search their cars, their vehicles, their possessions, in spite of trampling upon the Fourth Amendment. And we know that Janet Napolitano has been promised higher office. They've even mentioned her in articles out this week about how she's a potential candidate for president, how she may even be a Supreme Court justice, and she's just repugnant. Repugnant, disgusting, repugnant to the Constitution. She doesn't stand up for anything. Homeland Security was put in place to occupy and debase America, to trample its rights, and prepare to clamp down on the American citizens, starting with the dissidents who speak back. That's why we all have to speak out right now about the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the First Amendment, due process, all of our rights, and tell them to stop, that all of our Bill of Rights, guaranteed under the Constitution, given by God, and recognized by our wise founders, are the line in the sand. All of them, all or nothing. Get away from them. Repugnant.
Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.